So financial year 2025 and 26 has come to an end. Now we are heading towards the ITR season. So who is supposed to file the ITR? So there is a common misconception in the market that says that if you have no tax payable, no TDS was deducted, you are not supposed to file the ITR. That is wrong. As per law, if your income last year was more than the basic exemption limit, you are supposed to file the income tax return. So what's basic exemption limit? In the plain terms, if your income was more than 4 lakh rupees last year, you have to file your income tax return. That's plain and simple. But if you have voluntarily opted for the old tax regime, your basic exemption limit will get changed. So what is the slab of the basic exemption limit? It's mentioned in the description. You check it and understand what is the limit which is applicable on you. If you have not made any changes, it means you are still in the default regime. That's new regime. 4 lakh rupees limit would be applicable on you. That's plain and simple. Now, if you have earned less than basic exemption limit, then you are not supposed to file the ITR. The answer is not always. Why? Because if you fulfill any of the following conditions, still you have to file your income tax return even though your income is lower than basic exemption limit. Because if it's more, then definitely you have to file. But if it's less, but you fulfill following conditions, you have to file. What are those conditions? First of all, last year you have incurred electricity expenditure of more than 1 lakh rupees, or you have incurred more than 2 lakh rupees on foreign travel of yours or anybody else, but you have made the payment of more than 2 lakh rupees for foreign travel, or you are running a business, your business turnover was more than 60 lakh rupees, or you run a professional practice. It means you are an engineer or doctor or CA or CS or CMA and you run your professional practice. Your turnover, your professional receipts was more than 10 lakh rupees, or you have deposited more than 1 crore rupees in your current account, in all of your current account, or you have deposited 50 lakh rupees or more in combined all of your savings account, or your TDS was deducted of 25,000 rupees or more last year if you are younger than 60 years of age. But if you are 60 years or more and your TDS was deducted of 50,000 rupees or more, then in all these conditions you have to mandatorily file the income tax return, even if your income was up to 4 lakh rupees or up to basic exemption limit. Now there is one more thing. If you do not fulfill any of these conditions, but you hold any financial interest into any asset outside India, or you have signing authority in any account outside India, or even though you do not hold those financial interests, but you are getting benefit out of those financial assets, in that case you also have to report those assets, those financial interests in your income tax return by mandatorily filing the ITR. So these are certain conditions which you have to keep in mind in order to know whether ITR filing is mandatorily applicable on you or not. So if you are still confused, don't be confused about this. Talk to your finance professionals, discuss about all these things and find out if you are supposed to file the ITR mandatorily or not, and resolve this thing.